You might be wondering why the red suit. Well, that's because I got my secret lair haul in, and it's time to go over them. I got all the Spongebob ones, I got a Kalia one, I got, of course, the Deadpool one, so I had the dress for the occasion. It's super hot in this suit right now, so I'm going to, with the snap of my fingers, get my hood off. Ready, set? All right, that is so much better. Oh my god, I forgot how hot this suit is. I haven't worn it in so long. So, these are what we are here for today. I got a whole bunch of them to go over. I'm really hoping to get the bonus cards that I want. I've seen some really bad luck online, especially with the Spongebob bonus cards. Bunch of command towers. If I get 3 command towers, I'm going to be very upset. But, you know, I didn't buy it for the command towers. I bought it for the Spongebob set. So, we're going to go right into these and see how it is. Okay. Forgive me if my voice is a little hoarse or anything. I just kind of got out of bed and saw these were delivered. So the first one we're going to start off with is the Tragic Romance Secret Lair. So I was really excited for this one because I really wanted a Kalia deck, and then all of a sudden they just dropped this out of nowhere. It looks amazing. The artwork and everything is on there is really great. It's got like a romanticy vibe is what I think they were going for, and so I think it looks really great. Oh, they got some different packaging for it. What is this? Just says thank you, secret lair, whatever. I spent more money, the least they can say is thank you. I actually don't know what the what is it called, what the bonus card is in this, so it's gonna be it's just gonna be completely new. I haven't looked anything up about this. I don't know what it is. I also got the rainbow foil, and so I don't know if you I'm gonna try to make it where you can see this. I'm also gonna throw the prices of everything up. They're a little inflated right now because everybody's starting to get theirs, but it's still cool to like kind of see. I feel like it got a little misprinted on the side right there where that, you know, the foil and everything is kind of in the way, but it's showing the Blight Dragon first, which is kind of weird, but either way, this was another card that I really wanted to make a commander deck out of because I like the original art. Like breeds like a skeleton or whatever, and it's cool looking. So there's Kalia. So the whole story between these two is that Kalia and the Blight Dragon is I don't know how to pronounce his name, or like boyfriend, girlfriend, wifey and boo. And then this one, I guess they're fighting. I'm not really sure. That's just kind of what I'm interpreting it as. And then there's Angel of Despair. And then Master of Cruelties. So Master of Cruelties is like with his lady friend. And this one, I guess she's dying. They're all pretty good. If you don't know, I'm just going to go over all of these real quick before I can see the bonus card. Whenever she attacks, if you may put an angel, demon, or dragon creature from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attack an opponent at the same time. So she's really good at getting them out super fast. He has Flying Infect, which Infect is man, I might be wrong on this actually. I'm pretty sure you get a counter, and if you get like 10 Infect counters, like you lose or something like that. That might be poison counters. I might be mixing them up. I'll throw up what it means on screen. You can pay 1 black and he gains haste until the end of the turn, which is pretty good because if you just throw him out, you want him to attack real fast. And 2, and regenerate. So that basically means every single time he would die, instead you put him on the battlefield. Like he doesn't technically go to the graveyard, I don't think, but he loses like all counters and everything that are on him. So basically he just can't die unless you have if 2 black or whatever. There we go, set those there. Angel of Despair, flying when this creature enters, destroy target permanent. Kind of easy. That is a super expensive cost though. I didn't realize how expensive that was. Holy crap. Jeez. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but we're gonna cover it. I just didn't even think about it. Master of Cruelties. First strike, Death Touch. This creature can only attack alone. Whenever this creature attacks a player, and if it isn't blocked, that player's life total becomes 1, and this creature assigns no combat damage this combat. Imagine like Rogue's Passage. I put Rogue's Passage in every single one of my my decks, and so just Rogue's Passage that sucker, and if no one has a response to it, that's gonna be absolutely insane. And then Tomb Tyrant. Oh, that one's cool looking. I'd probably just throw this one in here. I don't know if it's gonna be good or anything like that, but it's a zombie. But I mean, it came with it, so might as well throw it in there. Other zombies you control get +1/+1. Pay 2 and a black, sacrifice a creature, return a zombie creature at random from your graveyard. You know, maybe on second thought, I probably won't put that in there, but it's still cool. That is the Kalia, the Vast one, the Tragic Romance. And so let's move on to the next one. I'm excited for the next ones. This one I was really excited for just because I needed a deck for Kalia, and so I'm really excited for these next few ones just because I spent so much money on them. Alright, so the next one I'm going to do is the Land Under the Sea from the Spongebob Secret Lair. And so these are just the lands, not anything special or anything like that, but there's the secret cards that I'm looking for. More than likely, I'm just gonna get command towers. I keep seeing people getting nothing but command towers. The one I am searching for is the special art for the counter spell, because I think that counter spell that they put in there should have been spelt like that with the little opposite lettering and capitalization and whatever. That or the Smothering Tide. That one I think is going for like $350 or something right now. It's absolutely insane. But oh look, get a little special one. Thank you for being part of Secret Lair. Thank you for taking my money, Secret Lair. Vice versa. Okay. Yeah, they changed the packaging, I guess. They used to come in just like a little plastic packaging. So these come with 2 of each land, which is pretty good. It's way better than just 1 of each land because, man, I thought that's what it was. I didn't really want this, but I just went ahead and bought it. It's not the foil versions, but I just went ahead and bought the full bundle just so I wouldn't miss out on anything. They're still cool though. Ooh, they got like super, like fancy. Okay, so those are the planes. Those look really nice. Those are the islands, and each one has Gary if you look. Gary there, and then Gary on the little sign, and then island. The swamp, I love. The swamp is my favorite because it's rock bottom. I love that episode so much. I still quote that with friends and stuff, just spitting everywhere every single time we say something. These are all the SpongeBob cards I'm getting today are all going in the same deck. I'm just making a SpongeBob like meme deck basically. It doesn't matter because they're all legendaries anyway, so it'll fit because of his abilities. Mountains. And then we've got the Kelp Forest. And so after this next one is gonna be, I want to make sure I'm hiding it. After this next one, it is going to be the bonus card. So we shall see. Ready? Ah, command tower. I mean, I love the command tower. I think the command tower is great, but getting 3 command towers is gonna suck. It's gonna suck really bad. But those are all there. I'm going to put the prices up on screen, like I said, for everything. It's all the prices are probably inflated right now, but I think each of these is like $10 or something like that, so that's definitely not gonna stay like that. But yeah, I'm going to pick all these up, and then let me show that command tower off one more time just because that's the bonus card. Really nice looking, has a little Gary in the the house there. But yeah, we're moving on to the next one. Okay, so the next one I'm doing is the internet sensation one. These are the meme ones that are just spells. And so, pull this out. I think it's, yeah, just another same one. But these are the meme ones. I was really excited for this counterspell. This counterspell is going crazy right now. There it is right at the front. Ooh, I don't want to see any spoilers for the bonus card. All right, put that aside. Make sure we got all that stacked up. I'm more than likely, I'm not optimistic about not getting anything besides the command towers. Even though I was like one of the first people in line to get it, I don't know. It kind of sucks, but whatever. I love that so much. And if you look, hold on, let me try to focus on it. A lot of people don't know, you can see the artist on there, and it doesn't say like Nickelodeon or anything like that. And that's because of it, like they redrew it. So if you look at some of the art really closely, which counterspell, you counterspell, and then Days, he actually drew this like effect on it, and so that's pretty cool. But you may return an island. You control to its owner's hand rather than pay this mana. Okay, I mean it's just another counterspell, but kind of worse. Inevitable Betrayal. I'm pretty sure this is the only reprint of it, so that might go pretty good. We shall see. It's suspend 3. I don't really know what that means. I just don't know if that's just the cost that you use for it. Search target opponent's library for a creature card and then put that creature card on the battlefield under your control, then that player shuffles. It's a pretty good card, but I just don't know if that's the one that you pay, or I'm not really sure. I'll have to do more research on it. I'll throw up what that means probably. But I love the little meme art. Force of Despair. If it's not your turn, you may exile a black card from your hand rather than pay the this spell's mana cost. Destroy all creatures that entered this turn. That's a pretty good one, not gonna lie. Is there anything behind it? I can't remember if there's another card behind this, but if so, it's the bonus card, so we shall see how good this goes. Nope, Night's Whisper, that was another one. I thought there was 5. You draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. You know, not the greatest, but you know, you can't really do much as a black player. So, bonus card, ready, set. Oh, food token, forgot about that. Dude, I'm just building up the anticipation over and over again. Okay, ready, set, and command tower. Dang it, dude, dang it. Oh man, it's a cool command tower, but jeez, man, that just sucks. I've seen just like nobody online getting any of the cool stuff, but those are all the cards. Everything looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited about those. The bonus cards, you know, if you don't get them, you don't get them. I think they should have really, for the lands, put command tower, and then the 2 other ones, they should have just, if there was 3 of them, then you just get whatever one of those random. It kind of sucks that you're just getting nothing but command towers. My favorite one is just, yeah, of course, the counterspell. That's the one I was looking for in the bonus card. We still got one more shot after this, so let's just see. Let me clear all this up. And then, yeah, let's see on the next one. Okay, so the next one is the Legends of Bikini Bottom. These are the actual creature cards. There is Sandy, Plankton, Mr. Krabs. Ooh, I haven't even been reading these. Hold on. Let's see. Whoops. This is the lands. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea, of course. And then I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And then this one says the power of friendship triumphs again. So that's great. So thank you. Thank you for taking my money and then not giving me any good bonus cards. But there's Plankton, there's Sandy, there's Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Patrick, Spongebob. Those are all the ones that you get in this, and they're all reskins. It's not like Universes Beyond or anything like that, so calm your titties. There's nothing wrong with reskins or anything like that. I don't even think there's anything wrong with Universes Beyond. Just don't play it. I think it's ridiculous how they're pricing things, but just don't play them. If you don't like them, just don't play them. But here is Plankton. Let me focus that. He is a 1 cost, and he has Toxic 1. Plankton can't block, and you can pay a white or 1 life. Tap it, choose a color. Another target creature you control gains Toxic 1 and Hexproof from that color until the end of turn. Oh, I'm gonna have to look up what that actually means. My brain just shut down trying to read that. It can't be blocked by creatures of that same color this turn. That's cool. And then I went to college. Mr. Krabs. Spells your opponents cast the target Mr. Krabs cost more to cast, so it's Ward 2. And then you can pay 3. Mr. Krabs get plus X minus X until the end of turn, where X is the number of islands you control. So he'd be pretty good. That ability is great, especially if you're just running just mono blue with a bunch of islands. But the 0-17, if you just start pumping him full of counters, like, he has so much health it doesn't even matter. So you just start picking everybody off no matter what. Squidward, sarcastic snob. Whenever this creature attacks, whenever this creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to the owner's hand. So if if you're like about to die or something, or like you have a creature that you really want that's about to die because it got blocked, you could just be like, nope, mine. And then whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Nice. Gary the Snail, this is the big hitter. It's Toxriel the Corrosive is what the reskin is of, and so it's a snail commander that people love, and it's very, very toxic. At the beginning of each instep, put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. Creatures you don't control get -1/-1 for each slime counter on them, and whenever a creature you control with a slime counter dies, create a 1/1 black slug token, and then you can pay a blue and a black and then sacrifice a slug. That thing goes nutty. That goes crazy. I never really like looked into the ability or anything like that, so, but it's Gary, it's cute, you can't kill Gary. Sandy Cheeks, Martial Astronaut. The spell can't be countered, indestructible. Sandy Cheeks attacks each combat if able. Whenever, oh yeah, she has indestructibles, that's good. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, so that's really good because she's going to be constantly doing, but she's also a 1/1, so people could be like, oh, you know, well, we'll just take it. Patrick Star. I don't get it. That's it. He's a 6'5", costs a crap ton. He's just a meme. Spongebob SquarePants. And he's a rainbow, so you can put everybody in there, which is convenient because you can just put all his little friends in there. Legendary creatures you control get plus X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control, which is pretty good. And then whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a legendary non-land card with a lesser mana value. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost, and then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. That's really good, because you also don't get rid of them. It goes into your library. So, I think that's amazing. That's really good. Bonus card. And command tower. I'm so pissed about the command tower. I knew it was gonna happen, dude. I knew it. That's the pool. Like I said, I'm gonna throw the price up and everything on there. They already have their own little cards, like the cards that they've reskinned or whatever. I think Magic or Secret Lair, or whoever, I guess Wizards, really missed the mark with the command towers. Like, yeah, I'm upset about it, but I mean, I bought it for these. I didn't know what the bonus cards were going to be whenever I bought them, so I don't know. I think that's just kind of, I'm a little bit salty, but it's, you know, whatever. I bought it for these, not for the bonus card. I bought it for SpongeBob, and I'm gonna build a deck around him. But this next one, man, I was excited for it. So let's just get into that one. Okay, so the next one, I made the whole video about the Deadpool one. One of my, like, probably if not favorite character in fiction. I love him so much. Probably tied up there with Spider-Man. It's just, man. Whew, I woke up like 30 minutes late to this, saw it on TikTok, and I was like, holy crap, I didn't know this existed. And I just dove right out of bed and then just went to my computer and immediately got in line. There's 2 bonus cards with this. I also got it in foil. I didn't get any of the SpongeBob ones in foil just because I didn't really need them in like that. None of this is actually happening. There's a man at a typewriter. This is all in his twisted imagination. I'm pretty sure that's a quote from a comic. he was in. I can't remember the exact comic name or anything like that, but if I search it up, I'll throw it up on screen so you can see the panel. But oh, I love that. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. That's great. Nothing on the back. Oh, this one's in actual, like, plastic packaging. Okay. So maybe they're switching over to the paper kind, and then this one was actually existing, like, before. But there's two... what is it called? There's two bonus cards. There is a... I can't remember the name of it, actually. But it has Jeff the Land Shark on it, and it's great. And then the other one is the Blacker Lotus. Blacker Lotus is not playable, but I think that's the chase card, and I kind of want it because it's the only time it's ever been reprinted. But here's Deadpool trading card. Man, it is beautiful, and I cannot believe I'm holding Deadpool in my hand. I already bought everything to make a deck out of this. If you guys are interested, I can make a deck tech video on whenever I get everything and I have his deck already. I'll play it like once or twice or whatever just to see. But he is causing a lot of uproar. Not like bad uproar, but just a lot of uproar in general because nobody knows because of the rules, because of his stuff. It's weird. He is as he enters, not when he enters, and so it's whenever you cast him, it just does it. And you may exchange his text box with another creatures. That part cannot be counterspelled. So let's say you're playing him and you choose somebody like to switch or whatever. You don't have to say who you're switching until everything resolves. Like if you just go, oh, does it resolve? And then everybody's like, yeah. You don't have to tell them which one you switch because they could just be like, oh, I killed that in response or whatever. You know, if they want to. Not as fun, but whatever. And then what they're switching with is at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 3 life. And so also pay 3, sacrifice this creature, each other player draws a card. So you're basically doing tick damage with everybody. So there's a bunch of cards that I have in my deck, like I got Bloodthirsty Conqueror in there, and so every single time somebody else loses life, you gain that much life. And then other cards were whenever you gain life, other people lose life, so you win in that infinite combo. Really good. Deadly Rollick, this is another one that everybody was excited for. If you control a commander, you may cast a spell without paying a mana cost, exile target creature. I love the unicorn on there, it's great. Oh my god, why is it unfocusing? Hold up. We're doing it live. What is happening? There we go. So that's great, I love the art on it. Saw in half. This one's going to be really good with it. It's destroy target creature. That creature dies. Its controller creates 2 tokens that are copies of that creature, except their power is half and their toughness is half, and then you round up. So you basically use this on Deadpool. You get 2 Deadpools, and then it happens twice. They exchange text boxes twice, so that's really good. This is the first time this one's ever been reprinted. I don't know about Deadly Rollick or anything like that, so that's cool. Blasphemous Act, one of the best artworks in all of Magic. Him just eating a chimichanga on the moon. Oh, wait, let me read the flavor text for you. The flavor text is, draw me like one of your French cards. Amazing. For Deadly Rollick, it is, I normally charge for my merc services, but I can't say no to someone who controls their commander. You know, some, what is it called? Fourth wall breaking, you know. Don't try this at home, kids. Magic is super dangerous because he's getting sawed in half. Right. I think I saw a little bit of a spoiler back there. I might be getting my toes curling and my ball hairs curling. So, Blasphemous Act. Everybody knows what it does. Cast 1 less for each creature in the battlefield. Deals 13 damage. That's fine. Vandal Blast is my favorite artwork out of all this, probably besides the actual commander. Destroy target artifact you don't control. Overload means you target all artifacts you don't control. And he's farting a flamethrower onto a Black Lotus, so that's pretty great. Let's see. No! I thought I saw it wrong. Okay, this one's still key. I was kind of going either way. Harmless Offering. This one's actually legal, so I can put it in the deck, so that's fine. But the Jeff the Land Shark and Gwynpool, that's great. Target opponent gains control of a target permanent you control. So basically, you could swap, like Deadpool. I have a card in the deck tech that I'm doing where he swaps with a creature you control. But if you have him, you could just play this as well and then swap that creature over, and he's still just taking tick damage. That's pretty good. I love the Jet the Land Shark. I really wanted the what is it called? I really wanted the actual Blacker Lotus. Let's see if I can get that zoomed in. Oh, my tripod's not wanting to work with me. There we go. Yep, all those are really great. I was so excited for this when I saw it. It's gonna go really well with, like, if someone has a Wolverine deck or something, or like whenever we make the Spider-Man decks. Come on, focus. Focus on me. No, no, not one to focus. Oh well, you know what it does. So that was all of the Magic haul that I had. I'm gonna put a price of what everything is worth versus what I spent, and then we can see if we actually, you know, made profit or anything like that. I'm not selling any of these because they're mine, but I think that's great. Let's get everything out here. So my desk isn't big enough to put everything out, but I'm just gonna put like the main set. That's a big chunk for the Spongebob deck. That's pretty good. And then this was my haul. There we go. That was my haul. It's pretty good. I think it was good. Spent a lot of money on it, so we'll see how good the decks come out. And yeah, that was my haul. So those were my secret layers that I got. If you like that, just let me know in the future and I can do a couple more magic hauls. I'll start like stacking up all my stuff or any more secret layers stuff in the future. If you haven't subscribed, I suggest you subscribe. That'd be pretty cool. And if you are already down there, you should like and comment as well. Comment your favorite secret layer. That'd be pretty cool. Whether it's current, whether it's past. I don't know, maybe you can tell me something that I haven't heard before. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye.